The prayers I've never heard surrounding me. There's a strength that's not my own when I am weak. So I have no doubt that he stands with me. I have no doubt that he stands with me. I know that I don't fight alone. I know that I don't fight alone. This is his promise. Yeah, this is my hope. No matter what it looks like, I don't fight alone. There's a cloud of witnesses, they cheer for me. Hey, the giants of the faith, the giants of the faith, they cheer for me. Yeah, yeah. There's a father's love like I could never dream. Oh, so many reasons that I believe. Hey, so many reasons that I believe. I know that I don't fight alone. I know that I don't fight alone. This is his promise. Yeah, this is my hope. No matter what it looks like, I don't fight alone. I know that I don't fight alone. I know that I don't fight alone. This is his promise. Yeah, this is my hope. No matter what it looks like, I don't fight alone. God of our fathers was faithful with him. Over and over, they trusted in him. We stand on their shoulders and carry the flame. He's been faithful before, he'll be faithful again. Oh, the God of our fathers was faithful to them. Over and over, they trusted in him. So we stand on their shoulders and carry the flame. He's been faithful before, he'll be faithful again. He's been faithful before, he'll be faithful again. He's been faithful before, he'll be faithful again. So whatever may come, we'll sing it out. I know that I don't fight alone. I know. Thank you for coming into the room. Thank you for coming. Just listening to Don't Fight Alone by John Reddick. And then I'm just going to go into just encouraging and just closing in prayer. But thank you for coming into the room. I pray that you have had a great day or your day is still going great. And even if it's not, just remember there's a reset on tomorrow morning. There's a reset. Don't ever feel there is no reset. But you know what? I know sometimes we feel that we are alone, but we're not alone. And that's why it's so important that we connect. It's so important that we come together and realize that we don't have to walk alone. It's a choice that we choose. Or sometimes, you know, there are people that are willing to come and walk alongside of us, but there are times where we just, whatever reason, we don't want to choose. We don't want to choose what's going on. I am doing great, Joe. How are you? How are you? How was your day? How was your day, Joe? How are you, Elizabeth? It is good to see you. I thank you for coming in and supporting. I thank you for taking your time just to come in and just say hi. But yes, but I pray that your day went well. And if not, remember there's a reset on tomorrow. And just know that things do get better, you know, but we just, you know, got to understand that sometimes things do happen. And things, you know, happen when, you know,
because we're in this life. We are not exempt from things happening. But hopefully you are having a great day, and that even if whatever transpired on today, that you will realize that things can get better. Things can continue. Yes. Yes, yes. Yeah. Well, but I thank you. But I want to encourage you all to know that whatever you're going through, maybe you're not going through anything. Maybe all is well with you. Maybe you just looking forward to what is to come, which is the summer. Are you um, ready to dive into the summer, to be able to, if you have children, take your children, on vacations, or if not, just to do some memory things, to build memories with your children, or with your family or whatever, because I understand that people take family vacations also, but they have family reunions. So hopefully that you have those families that do those things, but if not, it's okay too. you know the thing is that take every moment that you have and enjoy it regardless. Take those moments and just know what it is to relax, to take time for yourself, to know that no matter where you're at, you can always still find some way to enjoy. You always can take any moment you have and you can make it to become everything you desire it to be. So even if it's walking along a beach, or even if you're just sitting at a park, maybe you're there to read. Maybe you're there to just, eat, do whatever. But listen, whatever it is that you have going on, whatever it is that you are expecting to happen, remember, it is up to you whether you believe that these things are going to happen. It is up to you whether you take the initiative to find ways that even when you're going through things, that you will find a way to still have gratitude. Because as long as we have gratitude, we can be thankful for all just the big things. But what happens when it's just the little things? Will you still find yourself to be grateful? Will you still remind your children that it's okay if we can't take a vacation? But if I can take you to an amusement park, or if I can just take you to the pool, or if I can just take you wherever I can take you, even if it's just to the park and eat pizza or something, or just, whatever it is, go get an ice cream, anything. And sometimes, even if it's just taking time and saying, you know what, let's play tennis, let's play volleyball, let's do something. I guarantee you, your children is going to be so excited, because see, it's, after all, it's not in what you give and do, but it's the memories that you make. And as long as you're making memories, your children or your spouse or your friends, they're going to look back and say, you know what, I remember that time we got together and, we really didn't have much to do, but we went somewhere and we just, we just had a great time. We had such laughter. We had such memories of just knowing what it is to get together and just to enjoy each other company. Is that something that you are planning? Is to enjoy the company of someone else? Or maybe it's just to enjoy what you are doing by yourself. But are you enjoying it? Are you allowing yourself to embrace the moment that you're in? Regardless of what your circumstances are happening, what's going on, are you embracing where you're at? Because even where you're at, you have to understand that God is with you and he's going to work things out. But the thing is that Can you enjoy the moment? Even while you're waiting, while you are waiting on things to happen for you, are you enjoying the moment? Are you embracing and allowing yourself to enjoy the atmosphere that you're in? Are you so fixated and distracted by everything that you feel that is out of place? Because see, the things that we sometimes feel, things are out of place. God doesn't feel that they're out of place. It's just an alignment that has to happen. And so while he's working on that alignment, why are you not enjoying it? After all, that's something that he's doing, not something you got to do. That's something that he's doing. All you got to do is just wait. All you got to do is just put your feet up, sit back and relax. All you got to do is just meditate. All you got to do is just be grateful for the things that you do see, that is surrounding you. Because see, believe it or not, there are some things that sometimes God will surround us with stuff that we need to fixate on. But because we can't fixate on it, we're so busy worrying about whatever. But he said, no, 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 no. I'm trying to get you to relax. I'm trying to get you to understand that there is something that is far greater that is coming. And I need you to take this moment to relax. I need you to take this moment to enjoy that you can sit down and you can put your feet up. And that you can allow me to serve you. And not you feeling that you got to go out and you got to serve everybody because you're waiting. No. He said there's a time and a season for all things. And this is the moment that I want you to wait. This is the moment that I want you to relax. Knowing that I have it. That these things that you sitting for thinking that you got to go and do, I'm not asking you to do it. I'm just asking you to sit down and relax. How hard is it for us to sit down and relax and say, you know what, I'm going to enjoy the moment. I'm going to embrace the moment. Because see, you can't enjoy the moment unless you embrace it. And sometimes it's hard to embrace stuff. Even when things ain't going right and we got to be, moving around trying to we do whatever. But there are times that we don't know how to embrace, especially when it comes to sitting down and relaxing. Especially when we feel that we the ones that got to do it. And God is saying that, no, I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for you. I am doing it for you. I know that some of y'all, I know some, they come on here with foolishness, but I don't entertain foolishness. And so if you want to continue on entertaining yourself, be my guest. Because see, after all, I pray over you. I pray that whatever it is that is bothering you, whatever it is that just seems to just allowing yourself not to relax and to realize that evidently God have you on here for a reason. Evidently God has you here because after all, there's something in your life is hungering for inner peace. And it is God that gives you the inner peace. It's not through you doing whatever and thinking that you're trying to draw attention, but it is through. Peace doesn't come when you're trying to draw attention, when you're trying to uproar, when you're trying to, show yourself and expose yourself. But listen, peace comes without you doing all of that. Sometimes you just need to listen and understand that one thing about it, nobody can control anything but God. And so with all your little that you come into the room with, thinking that it's a distraction. Listen, that's why a lot of times I go back and I look at the comments, and I only respond to those, who really, whatever. But I mean, for foolishness, move on to someone else. With foolishness, take it to the Lord in prayer. Because see, even with that foolishness, God can take your foolishness and make something out of it. Yes, he can. So if you're going to come in here and you want to get foolishness, so be it. Blessings to you. You're not a distraction to me because, first of all, I'm not distracted by foolishness. And see, that's why. That's why you come on here, because you want attention. But see, God can give you the best attention that anybody on this earth can give you. If you need to be loved, he's willing to love you. If even if you need some needs to be provided for, he will provide for you. All you got to do is just pray and ask God to help you, and he will do it. And even if you didn't have the faith to believe that he will help you, I'm here to tell you, I will believe for you that God will do it for you. But listen, understand that your distractions means nothing. Your distractions has no value. Your distractions will never move nothing that God has already called. Yes, understand that your distractions, let me preach right here. Your distractions, yes, your distractions, thinking that you going to come on here and that you're trying to do whatever. You're distracting your own self. You're distracting your own self. You coming with something that you should have been let go. Huh? I know there's people that was trying to distract you in your life. That you feel that you got to go and you got to give that same energy because somebody gave it to you. But listen, I'm here to tell you, I understand that you've been hurt, but you ain't got to go and hurt nobody else. I understand that you've been devastated. You even became to the point where you got distraught. But listen, God is saying that he will come and that he will sit with you, regardless of what people have done to you, regardless of how you have been hurt, regardless of how people try to distract you, trying to get you to be and to do things. And that's what's wrong with you. It's because you got so distracted that you allow people to come and do things in your life that causes you to try to put that energy out on somebody else. But listen, it ain't gonna work here. You got to go. It ain't gonna work here because you know why? Because you stop nothing. Only, only, only how you can stop what you need to do is by taking it to the cross. Take it to the cross. Take it to the cross. And you will understand that you can stop the foolishness that you're doing. Because see, after all, God has the power. He has the power to deliver anybody. He has the power. He has the power to encourage you that that's not the way he wants you to live your life, is running around, planting seeds out in the ground that you don't want to harvest back. Because understand that the Bible does say that whatever seeds you plant, you got to harvest it back. And understand that that's why you continue to plant seeds, because after all, because you feel like you exempt, because that you don't have to reap back what you put out. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you want to come over here and be foolish and you want to plant these seeds, but understand that it got to go somewhere, and it's going right into your heart, which is going to be broken. Your heart, which is going to be devastated because you're going to realize that these seeds that you planted, that you really didn't want to harvest it. So I advise you to take it to the cross. Huh? You can still be in here, but take it to the cross. You can still come on here every time I'm on here. You can go to every video, 800 and something videos, and you can put every comment that you wish to put. You can sit here and do whatever you wish. Just understand that the seeds that you plant is the seeds that you're going to harvest. So I advise you to plant out good seeds. Like they say, plant good seeds so that you can harvest good seeds. Because see, after all, we live in a world that is chaotic. And understand that even in the chaos, with you planting good seeds, you're still going to harvest them. So even if you plant good seeds and you in a world of chaos, do you not understand that you're going to harvest these seeds? So don't think that you're just going to harvest bad seeds. No, I'm here to tell you that you will harvest good seeds. But it's up to you whether you want to harvest them or not. It's up to you what seeds you want to plant. Because, see, you have the power to choose what you want to do. See, God is not going to make you. God is not going to force you. I understand people in life has forced you to do things, but that's not God. I don't care if they were church folks. I don't care if they were believers, claiming to be the name. But listen, if you have been forced to do things, understand God is not forcing you. Understand it is your choice in the matter of how you live your life. It is the choice in the matter what seeds you choose to plant. So either you can choose good or you can choose bad. It is up to you. And if you want to make ruckus going around the world doing whatever, then so be it. Huh? So be it. Put yourself out there. Make yourself well known, okay? Because after all, because there's some badder people, badder than you, okay? Don't think that you're the only bad one around here. Because there's, like they say, there's somebody that's always got even more angry. They got more anger than you. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel that you're the only one that's angry. You're the only one that's been through something. You're the only one that whatever have been through turmoil. You're the only one, whatever. There are many people out there. And there's some people who are out there that went through these things, but yet they're not trying to harvest bad seeds. They're not trying to plant bad seeds. All they want to do is do what's good. Because see, after all, if you've been hurt, if you've been whatever, that you continue, that you feel that you got to do. Why is it? Why is it that you feel in this certain way? That this thing will work for you? Have it not worked for you yet? Huh? Have you accomplished what you wanted to accomplish? Put your energy on something positive. Put your energy on making your own channel. Put your energy on, joining others, making an impact in other people's lives. Instead of sitting up here thinking that what you're doing is destroying people. Because some of these people you can't even destroy. Because you know why? Because God got a hedge of protection around them. That's why. Because see, you know what? God cares for his own. He loves his own. So for you to sit and y'all to come in here and you do whatever, that's why I don't pay attention. I don't. I really don't. And you don't stop me because I continue to keep making these videos. Because see, I'm not just on here, but I'm on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. I'm on them all. You know what I'm saying? And I got a good amount of people that come in and they listen. Because why? Because all I can give you is my experience. And if you don't want to hear my experience, move on to somebody else. Better yet, get on there and tell your experience. Get on there and tell your experience. Tell your experience of how you go into other people's rooms and you do whatever. You go in people's lives, you do whatever. That's what you do. That's what you do. Yeah. But with that being said, I'm gonna let you marinate in that, okay? I'm gonna let you marinate in it. I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have it. Alexa, play God, You're So Good.
Here's God, You're So Good.
Yes.
Live by Passion.
Yes.
Christian Stanfield. Featuring Noretta alone on Amazon Music.
Alexa, turn the volume to 10. Oh, yes.
that welcomes me, the kindness of mercy.
He's willing to welcome you.
That bought with blood, wholeheartedly, my soul undeserving. God,
You're so good. What? God is so good. God, you're so good.
God, you're so good. You're so good to me. Behold the cross, age to age, and hour by hour.
Thank y'all for whoever come in with the room with the support. Blessings to you. And blessings to those who come into the room and you just want to be whatever. Blessings to you too. I pray blessings over all of y'all. Because after all, God is so good. Even in our foolishness, even in the decisions that we make, He's still so good. And yet, after all what you do, God yet still, He said, come to me. And I will make it right. So don't ever feel that God won't forgive you, because He will. God forgives us all, even in the mistakes that we make. And this thing about it, I'm not blocking nobody. I'm not trying to whatever. I'm not going behind you and deleting. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna leave you there. After all, you want attention, I'm gonna leave your comments there. Yes. Yes, God. God, you are good. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And should this life bring suffering, Lord, I will remember.
I will remember, God.
What Calvary has bought forever.
You're so good. And listen, since y'all want to come on here and support, don't forget to check the link in my bio, the pop-up shop. Your support is highly appreciated. Give thee a shirt of an encouragement. Encourage somebody. Take the time and the energy to encourage somebody. Because after all, we all need encouragement. We all need encouragement. And we all need to understand that there is somebody that's willing to pray us through, even when we make the choices that are not so good. Oh, yes, Lord. God is so good. Regardless of what we go through, regardless of what we face, regardless of what people try to do, it doesn't take away God's goodness. It doesn't take away God sits on the throne. It doesn't take away how God would defend for his own. Oh, yes, God is good, y'all. He is so good in spite of. There is nothing that can take away God's goodness. Nothing. There is nothing that can be taken away from God's goodness. Not even when people try to be jealous and envious of you. Nothing can take away the goodness of God. Nothing. Nothing. No circumstance that you find yourself in that will take away the goodness of God, because see, God still, he loves us regardless of what we do. Regardless of the choices that we make, he still loves us. And he's going to forever love us. He is going to forever remind us that we can always come to the cross. Regardless of what you have done, you can still go to the cross. Regardless of sometimes, you struggle with your faith, you can still come to the cross. He don't hold nothing against us, but it's up to us to come to the cross. We got to choose to come to the cross. There is nothing that can stop you from going to the cross but yourself. You is the one that choose not to go to the cross. You the one that choose not to accept and to embrace what God can do for you. You have to choose it. You have to choose it. But there is nothing that God can't do. There is nothing that God won't do. After all, I understand that, yes, you may have made some choices. Yes, you're going through some things, but listen, God said he still will provide. God said that he still will be there with you. God said that he is there with you, that he will never leave you nor forsake you. And I understand maybe some people have forsaken you. I understand some people say that they're going to be there and they're not there. But don't allow that to become that you thinking that's what God's going to do. Because he said that he's not going to leave you. He's not going to abandon you. Even though there are choices that you make he may not agree to. But listen, he said that he's going to be there. And he's going to help you through those moments where you're struggling. And there's challenges that you feel that you cannot get through. He said that he will be there. He said that he will love you. You know what I'm saying? You're right. Ask yourself, what am I doing? Am I pleasing in God? Do I even believe in God? Do I even trust God? Do I understand? Do I understand the things that I'm doing? Ask yourself, do I really understand the way I'm living my life? Do I understand it? Do I understand that this world is so chaotic and that I need a God that can help me through it? Do I understand? Ask yourself. You're right. Ask yourself. Ask yourself, am I willing to allow myself to rely on a God that created me? Ask yourself. Ask yourself, am I willing to give up on things that I know that God don't agree to? Ask yourself that. Yeah, you're right. Ask yourself. Ask yourself, am I willing to trust God? Am I willing to understand that he got it all in control? I ask yourself, are you willing to forgive folks? Are you willing to let things go? Are you willing to allow God to come in and heal you? Ask yourself, are you willing to sit here all of this time that you've been sitting here? Am I willing to receive some type of encouragement so that I can continue to keep navigating? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself. So while you are asking yourself, let me pray. Father, there has been a question that we need to ask ourselves. God, we need to ask ourselves, are we trusting and are we leaning and depending on you? Yes, God, we need to ask ourselves. We need to ask ourselves, are we choosing to plant good seeds? Are we choosing to plant bad seeds? So, God, this is the question of the hour. God, we need these answers to these questions. Because, see, after all, we know ourselves better than anyone else. So, God, help us to find the answers to these questions that we should ask ourselves. All these questions that we have. Is it worth it or is it not worth it? God, our actions that we take on a daily basis, we are uprooting because somebody didn't say something or didn't do something or whatever the case may be, oh God. Ask ourselves, is it worth uproaring or is it worth leaving it in God's hands? Because after all, God said that he will defend. After all, God said, yes, yes, yes. What a man plant, he shall reap the harvest of what he plants. Whether it be good, whether it be bad. God, help us. Help us to ask ourselves in those moments when we're getting ready to plant seeds. Let us ask ourselves, is it going to be worth it or is it not going to be worth it? So God, we thank you. We thank you that we give you the glory. We give you the honor. And God, we praise you because why? Because somebody reminded us that we need to ask ourselves of these things. Because after all, we need to know why are we making these choices. Yes, Lord. Why are we making these choices? Are we trying to please somebody? We're trying to impress somebody? Or are we just trying to just be whatever? God, let us marinate tonight in asking ourselves why we choose what we choose. Oh, yes, God, let your presence reign in the room right where everyone is that come across this video, asking themselves, why do they choose what they choose? Whether it's good or whether it's bad. God, let them have the answers to their questions. Because after all, God, some people won't move on until they get a quick answer. Huh? They got to have the quick answer so that they will know, because they in desperate need into knowing why they do what they do. So God, yes, reveal it to them, why they do the things that they do. Even the good things, God, why is it? Why is it that they do these things? Huh? What's driving them to do what's good? But God, also for those who do wrong. God, let them see why they do wrong. What's driving them to want to do wrong all the time? What's driving them wanting to uproar, to be foolish? I mean, just to allow themselves to be exposed with ignorance. Why? Why, oh God? Let us have the wisdom and the knowledge of why we do what we do. Because after all, there are some people who want to change from what they do. Everybody that does wrong does not all the time want to do wrong, oh God. Sometimes it's not them. It's because they in pain. They're in hurt. They're in turmoil. They don't know how. They don't know how to deliver themselves out of the bondage that they're in, oh God. And so, God, we ask that if they are in bondage, God, let them know that they can be set free. They don't have to walk around with chains on them. And they're not even in prison. They have chains on them, but they're not even in jail. They got chains on them, and they're not even locked up in a house somewhere. But God, they walking around because they keeping their own selves in bondage. They're keeping their own selves chained up. Ain't nobody put no chains on you, but you put those chains on yourself, knowing that you can be free. But you got to be free. You got to choose and want and desire to be free. But you cannot be free. And you walking around. It looks foolish when you put the chains on yourself. It looks foolish. It looks foolish. It looks foolish in hurting your own self. It looks foolish when you choosing things that you know good and well you don't want to reap. That's what you're doing to yourself. But like they say, people that do these things, the first thing they do, they blame others. But it starts with you. Even if a person have done something to you, you gotta let it go. You gotta understand that you more value and you have more worth than the pain that you're trying to dish out. You got to see your own worth. You got to see your own value. That there is room for all of us and not just for one person. Nobody is greater than nobody. I am not greater than you. I am not greater than you. And you are not greater than me. We all have uniqueness that God has created us to be. But don't let what you have been created to do, created to be, don't allow yourself to feel that it has no value. I don't care what you go through. I don't care what you've been through. You still got value. You still not only have value, but there is somebody that needs the missing piece to their puzzle that you have. But because you refuse to give that missing piece. You refuse it. But understand that piece you have, somebody else needs it. And the piece that you have, somebody needs it. And the piece that I have, somebody needs it. There's some other pieces out there that I need. But you got to understand, don't let what you've gone through allow you to plant bad seeds just because. Because you're saying, well, I have an excuse. I can validate how, whatever, because of the fact that somebody did all this to me, so I'm going to do it to them. I'm going to do it to somebody else. You still have no excuse. Because after all, even though, I don't care whether they believe in God, don't believe in God, whether whatever. The thing is that what you put in life is what you get out. So if you put out turmoil, evilness, whatever, you are going to have it back done to you. That's just the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it is. It is Bible. It is scripture. Okay. Look at the promises of God. Okay. Look at the promises. And stop thinking that you exempt because you've been hurt. We all been hurt. We all gone through some things, but it does not give us the validation to go out and do it to somebody else. Listen, read the Bible. Paul. Apostle Paul, why he's in prison and doing all that, do you not know there are people who harm somebody by the sword, and then turn around, they die by the sword. So if you out there and you doing whatever, and that's how you allow people to die, you're gonna die that same way. So I advise you, if you don't want to die a certain way, don't do it. Don't do it. Because he said, the very thing you do, you just may die by that, okay? And that's why some people, they say, yeah, but they were out there and they took somebody else's life, but then somebody took theirs. And they took not only theirs, but they took somebody else's family life, something else happened. Listen, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. But if you happen to do it, listen, there is still forgiveness that you can get to the cross. Listen, there is nothing, I want to tell you, there is nothing that is bad that you cannot get to the cross. Listen, I don't care if you're reaping whatever you put out, you still can make it into the kingdom. Don't let people make you feel that you have done so much that God won't forgive. And that you still can't make it to the cross, all because they feeling like that, because it is Bible that you are going to have to reap what you put out. But listen, from here on out, wake up with the mindset. Whatever I'm going to plant, I'm going to make sure that there are good seeds. Because you know why? Because I want to harvest good seeds. Because even though life may bring whatever, I know that God is going to reward me, and he's going to see the sacrifices of the times that I did plant good seeds. But if you happen to be in a season that you're reaping what you put out, understand that you can still come to the cross. Understand that you can still be forgiven. Understand that God still will provide. Understand that you still got to go through whatever it is that you're reaping. But understand that you still can make it into the kingdom. And that's the end result, that you still make it into the kingdom. You make it into the kingdom. That's what's important here. It is not whether, oh, I'm reaping what I put out. But listen, make it into the kingdom, if nothing else. That's it. Make it into the kingdom. Don't let the enemy make you feel that you can't be forgiven. And that, oh, it must be something because I got to reap what I put out. No. Understand, everything we do have consequences behind it. Whether we get caught, we don't get caught. Whether people recognize, people don't recognize. It's the man upstairs. The God that sits on the throne, he sees it all. And nobody's getting away with nothing. Not even I. Not going to get away with nothing. That's why I wake up with the mindset of planting good seeds. What can I do? And even though people do whatever, I'm not harvesting back and try to act a fool because of somebody. No, I'm not doing it because you don't have that power over me. I don't release that type of power. The power I release, and the power that I possess, is through him, not through nobody else. God, Father God, we just bless your holy name, and we give you the honor, and we give you the glory, and we bless your holy name. Be blessed.